And hello and what is up, friends? Today we're going to be unboxing the D12 Vivosun dehumidifier, and we're going to be talking a little bit about VPD and how important that is when it comes to your indoor grows. Now, the setup was relatively easy and straightforward, but I did take a peek at the instructions and found a couple of interesting things that I will share with you here in a second. Now, this unit is rated for 12 liters a day or 3 gallons, and the reservoir that comes with the unit, it's able to hold 2 liters or half a gallon. So if you have a 4x4 with a couple of plants, the reservoir would definitely work perfectly for you. Or if you have a larger grow, something around a 4x8, you could attach this hose and this will bypass the reservoir. When you pull the reservoir out, you should see a fitting underneath, and this hose goes snugly tight, and to close it back up, the reservoir has a little notch where the hose fits through it. This way, I would not have to check on the reservoir and empty it daily. Instead, I would just put this hose inside of a 5-gallon bucket. Now, on the back of the evaporator coil, I did see a couple of ridges that kind of looked discolored and a little bit bent when comparing it to the other side, but I don't think it's going to have any negative effects on how this unit operates. On the back of the evaporator coil cap, there are a couple of clips where the filter would be mounted. And I'm pretty sure this little plastic tab on the filter is going to be facing away from the coils. Just be sure to get the filter underneath the clips, otherwise when you go to close it, it may not seal properly. And to mount the evaporator coil ducting cap, it's very easy. Both of the clips will go towards the top and the bottom should snap or push right in. When it comes to the blower side, or the side that the drier air is going to be coming out of, there's a clip where you could attach a duct hose and put it in your tent. But for the application that I'm using it, I'm not going to need it, and I would just rather have it free flowing. You can use this smart dehumidifier in many different applications. In my case, I'll be using C, since the dehumidifier is going to be inside of the grow room. Now, if you were growing in a tent, you have a couple of different options. And if you're using it for a tent, pay close attention to this part, as you never want to have too many zigzags on your hose and point it directly towards your plant. Always be sure to be away from your plant, as shown on these diagrams up here. And before I forget, there is a temperature and humidity probe. And now, friends, this dehumidifier is going in the room where I just grew 10 pounds in. This time, I brought back some of the strains that I liked from the last run, and some new to the garden that I've never grown before. I've been getting all my genetics for the past year from one place, and you can scan this barcode right here and use Grass 10 for 10% off on your way out, whether it be from seed or clone. Now, one that I had to say it was definitely my favorite would be the Rainbow Belt. If you could try that one, I would definitely recommend it. And like I mentioned earlier, if you're using this like me, you could just put the hose on a 5-gallon bucket or something a little bit larger. Now, for the meantime, I will place it in the middle of the room. This way I could have temperature probe kind of in the middle, and I could get a more accurate reading to see exactly what my VPD is. Which, by the way, is one of the things that I really do like about this dehumidifier, is that I'm able to see the VPD and turn on the settings to get my desired VPD, which in my opinion is very important. In this case, it just makes it a lot easier, and I could also do it through the app, and there's various ways where I could keep track and look exactly what the temperature, humidity, and VPD is in my room at all times. Needless to say, this little dehumidifier is definitely going to get tested in this room coming up here shortly when you guys see the flowers that are about to come out of those two tables. But okay, friends, I'm not going to take any more of your time because I want you to watch the rest of my videos. So until next time, this is Grass in Class signing out. Peace.